Just
But you
Just
still
high,
they
high,
collect. Do you know
something.
what I mean when I say you still they collect? Like,
no.
do you
Why?
still?
When you break up, why?
Mm-hmm.
What are you collecting? There was a
Exactly.
time I never knew how to satisfy a woman.
Okay,
Oh.
if you don't good
Okay,
for
okay,
bed,
your
I
first.
wasn't good for bed because I lacked that
are
experience.
you trying to say that you just learned how to knack last year? Like
Well,
to become a professional knacker last year?
all the time I've been doing relationship, I've never enjoyed knacking. It
Oh.
was last year I enjoyed knacking. I really enjoyed it.
You
Hmm.
enjoy like our
That's
Nigerian
why
girls who supposed to enjoy, you can't enjoy our
I
girl.
enjoyed it, and she also
When you
enjoyed
go
it.
straight,
One position. You can do it 5 minutes, but when you know the girl I had that with, not she go different position. So I love this girl, so I do a lot of foreplay. You try
you do
to
everything.
everything. I like her body. She's a very clean girl.
Shit,
She's a
as Indian.
so I lick everybody.
Can be
Yes.
sweet
Yeah,
now,
you
lollipop.
have to learn how to use your tongue. Even the licking of the body has a shock now. Sometimes when I lick some certain places, she feel the current. No, of
You said you
course you
have to
have
love the
to
person.
for the
Now the
person
person we love in the
for your
day.
safety. You go lick disease. What else? You don't go out there get a prostitute and be licking her. No,
Now they
that's so
talk for
bad.
your girlfriend. You don't lick your girlfriend nose
That's
before.
so bad. You have to trust that person before you do that.
All right, welcome to another edition of NJ's Element Podcast Show, showing on Extreme TV. It's still your boy in our school, and today I'll be hosting with
Your guy Ricky. So
Ricky Bamba, and we have some amazing people with us today as guests. Can we meet you, please?
My name is Bella.
Bella, ciao. And you?
And Samir,
Samuel,
Samir,
we
Samia.
have Samia with us, right? Samia.
years,
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Samia, you are like the newest face here because we've
years.
seen Bella a couple of times. So can you kindly give us a brief introduction of yourself?
Well, I am Samir. I am Chimezi. I'm Samuel. I'm Ebuna. Here, so I partly Indian and partly Nigerian. So that's why I have the look.
You have the look and you have the voice. Because your look is giving Indian, while
We
your
are
voice is
speaking
is a
Niger,
full-blooded Niger.
They speak
There is
Niger.
no Indian accent at all at all.
Like nothing.
You don't have to be surprised. Whenever you get to a space, you have to behave like the
You
space.
don't adapt to us finish.
So
Niger blood
that's
don't feel your
how.
body.
Yeah, it's natural. You just tend to behave like the space you find yourself.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how we see it.
All right, straight up to the business of the day. Sammy, we'd like to know how long have you been in Nigeria?
Well, I've been in Nigeria for as long as I was born. It's just I do travel, go, come back.
Okay, we are
When
born.
Were you
Were you
born
born in
here?
Nigeria?
Yeah, I was born here. I was born in Nigeria.
Mm.
So a mother carried me. So why would I be born here? A mother carried me. So if it was the other way around, the woman is Indian.
Yeah.
That could be.
Oh, your dad is Indian.
Yeah, my
you
dad is
okay.
Indian. So
Okay,
the
so you're
woman
more
carried.
Indian than Nigerian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what? I'm more Nigerian than Indian. So
No.
It's
Your
like
dad
you like
is-
this Niger pals.
the
Your
point
dad
is
is Indian.
the point is from the origin. So, but I'm more Nigerian than the Indians. So the
All right.
culture,
Alright.
well, the culture is as similar as the Indian culture. When you don't pay a bride price for the woman, you eventually it's
But
the same
I thought
tradition.
in India, now the woman they pay the man bride price.
Yeah, somehow not everything. They always strike a balance. There's always a balance.
So now the girls they pay bride price for India.
They pay the groom price.
Yeah,
The
not
groom price. So
yeah. That's what it is.
Oh.
When you do the private, there are stages before you get to the woman
okay.
side. So you
Okay.
have to go through that stage.
All right.
So
So far, what can you say about Nigerian culture? You having experience about Indian culture and Nigerian, What
Yeah,
can you
you
say?
see, there are similarities in this culture. There are
Okay.
similarities, just one culture. In terms of tradition, there are similarities. They go through the same route. But it's just the problem we have in this tradition is human introduction, human distortions. So when you distort these traditions and you want to add your own input, oh, this is how it's better to this place. That's where we have the errors in these traditions. So, but the traditions is okay. For me, it's okay. I've been to, I know Yoruba traditions, not just a little about it. Then the Igbo tradition is so fantastic. The every tradition has an influence on their.
It's uniqueness.
They have their influence
Yeah.
on the characters, like the humans.
Okay, yeah.
Yoruba traditions has the influence on them. The Igbo traditions also have the influence on them too. So sometimes we get towards the Igbo traditions because they look more unique, similar to the Chinese tradition.
Chinese.
Yes, yes, yeah. They always say that. Yeah, Professor G. Laoshe, I was friend with, he always said the similarity is there in Igbo tradition. And the same thing in Igbo tradition is also
Similar to
there
India.
in the Indian tradition.
Mm.
They have the same tradition.
Okay.
Yeah, of
So they
course.
also have
Okay, the only
varieties
difference
of
that
culture over there in India. Or
What?
it's just they have also different tribalism in
Of
India.
course,
or just,
you can't dispute that. Every country you go have different
Okay.
traditions. You
Alright.
can't dispute that.
Okay, you saying that Indian traditions and Igbos are
Are
similar, but we don't worship Buddhists. We know they worship
No,
cow
forget
for
the
them.
worship.
or
No,
elephant.
no, when
Elephant.
you talk about tradition, you don't talk about the denomination. You don't talk about
Religious
the
aspect.
religious aspect. You
Aspect.
talk about
The cultural,
the cultural settings and the aspects of how the people's way of life.
Okay.
No, those way of life is what they are something inborn. Everybody have an inborn cultural stability.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's quite understanding.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Samuel, are you single?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm single for now.
For now.
Yeah, I'm single.
Yes, they talk am. Why you call them look like that? Why they talk the single? They look am.
Hello, I don't
Like,
understand. Why you
say-
attacking me?
as is
I can
available
see
now.
the facial expression like you are like.
What?
Thank God it's available.
Hey,
Are you
God.
kidding me?
Finally
run
jam
and
with you.
exactly. Let me
No,
run and take my
the-
spot.
Please, I don't even want him. Which one is different?
You know, the
I
question
don't
should be:
want
does
him.
he want
You-
you?
You
Mr.
first
Samuel,
ask
do
if
you
you
want
want you.
No, the
He said no.
Chan.
Me too, no.
Oyibo don't reject you.
Me, I reject Oyibo. Are you kidding me?
All right, moving on. Mr. Samuel, I would like to hear your experience so far with Nigerian girls. What has it been like? Nigerian relationship setting.
well, the relationship settings. You have there are Yoruba settings and Igbo settings. Well, the Igbo settings I deal with are very wonderful settings, and they already have
But too much.
not too much this
Ew.
time around, but they really want you to grow. Whatever you do, you try to
So you must make
grow.
money.
You must make money. That's
Okay.
already the Igbo settings.
pushing
Okay, you like
Great.
like
They
that
are really
ideology.
they are really
For
pushful.
pushing them
They are
to
really
be greater.
pushful. They are
Yes.
really also they are really pushful. You know, there's a saying. There's when you marry an Igbo person, there's a tendency you get to progress
Because of the pressure?
because of the blessings you get from
Exactly.
Is it
Blessings or
blessing or
pressure?
the
It's
pressure?
blessing.
Yeah, the pressure is there, the blessings is there because when you get to marry an Igbo person, you get to
You know this thing where they talk and your bad person will hear this thing. So I try
Because-
to say when
You know
marry
why I'm
Yoruba,
saying
the
this? You know
blessing no
why
dey
I'm
there.
saying this is that why
Now
I'm
only Igbo
saying
girls get blessing.
Now,
why I'm
this thing I
saying this
say
is
Now
that
you both talk about no be way.
Now you
Why
both-
call us because
the Igbo person will want to push you to go higher. Want to
Okay.
push you to go higher to impress her. At the end of the day, all these things is still boil down to impress her.
Okay.
You want to impress
And you
yourself.
support the ideology of being pushed beyond your
They
limits.
pressure you, so you go impress woman.
The pressure is good.
You like the
Because
pressure, as they do you.
It's to your,
You see, it's Oyibo. If it's our Igbo men now, they will start
It's to your own
complaining.
advantage.
Yeah,
you
the
seen
pressure
it?
is good. It's to our own advantage. They give you every reasons to press forward.
What if you
Because
lose
they-
yourself at
because,
the expense of trying to push to impress a
To
woman?
impress woman.
You know,
Even
they-
Nigerian mothers will push you.
that
Nigerian
one
mothers
you
will
go
push
push
you.
some
So why you people
Any
make it
mother
look
that
like
pushes you beyond
Your limits.
what
I'm
she
telling
knows
you.
she can do.
ladies are not
doesn't
pushing
like-
you beyond your limits?
You people, Anambra women,
Ladies
you are
are
from
not
Anambra.
pushing you.
You
Men
do
too.
push women.
Now what if she
Men
dey always
too.
do? She
Men
Men
too.
too,
beyond their
men
limits.
too want to do more so that they'll be able to have the money to chase the kind of women that they want. So why are you people putting it on us? I don't understand. Why are you putting it on us?
that is women. That is the Igbo women for you. They want to see the money. So men, when they got the money, they tend to have higher taste.
Okay, so that's what you observe
it.
about Igbo girls. Now
that's
money
good.
they chase, Abi.
They
Don't pick
chase
that one.
money. They
Okay.
chase
Yeah.
money.
You don't know and say Igbo girls now just they pursue you.
Nah,
Say
say,
you must
nah,
get-
not bad for
You know,
you,
it
but-
Nah, lie, yo.
See,
It's
na
not only money
Oyibo
man
man
chasing.
talk am.
No,
He
don't.
talk say you must get money for pocket.
Before you
As
pursue
you see her
Igbo.
like this now you both dey talk am.
At a young
That's it, I finished.
Igbo age, they want a very good person. They want, they always have their test. That's Igbo mentality.
Okay.
They want to be better than their father because they have their father's story. So they want to project their desire that this is what they want. They want to, this is, but as time goes on,
That's an Igbo saying.
as time goes on, that's not what they see. Everybody see things the way at age, because age determines what you see.
Yeah.
So those things are. So when you get to some certain age, you begin to mellow down. Say, okay, let me do this for my own benefit. That okay, you now begin to look at potentials, and the Igbo women, they like to look potentials. Even when they don't get this side of it, no money, no height, no this and that, they have their own barriers. So when they are that age, this age, then they grow to the age where they come to say, okay, this is what I want. Okay, I can bring out the potential in this man. So I go for the potential.
Okay.
That's why I like Igbo person. They want to bring you to that potential you are. They want to bring in your real ego. So when you marry an Igbo person, there's a certain element of progressiveness in that relationship. Huh?
Okay, that's your general overview.
But Yoruba, I mingle with Yoruba person, and you get to the age, the father carries all your burden for some certain time, carries all your burden, the merriment, everything that has to do with it. Even Yoruba settings is like the man still sponsor the guy's wedding. To some age, he sponsor the guy's wedding. That's tradition. There's a tradition in Yoruba land where the father will still have to sponsor the person's wedding. And no, this is what he's done for you.
Oh wow.
Yoruba like
Yorubas,
to merriment. They like merriment.
Yeah.
You give birth, you marry, you do this. They want to appreciate
Just on have fun.
every little
Okay.
fun. They want to appreciate everything. They trying to tell the world that this is a ceremony.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Moving on. Can you tell us when was your last relationship?
A relationship couple last year.
Okay. What was it like? What resulted to the breakup and stuff? And do you regret, losing the person?
I must say I regret because every time you do something, you become empty.
Okay, you feel empty for losing the person.
Man, you become empty.
Then,
you begin to think. Those things, these things are stage of life. Sometimes you do and undo. Sometimes because growing up, it was good. It was, but as is good, so it is sour. So sometimes you begin to see how sour it is, and before you you try to bring yourself to make it good. So
So when you guys started, you guys were good, but along the road, it was
Sour.
becoming sour.
no, that's the I must tell you, this is not the first relationship I lost in.
How many relationships have you been
Oh.
into?
I have been in a relationship. Can't.
You don't chop my guns here, so
Wow.
you just dey explore.
You know, how this guy they look at. You know, say girls go look and say,
Oyibo.
Oyibo, they want to.
Which
get
Oyibo?
you. What
just-
that's Oyibo pre.
Which Oyibo?
They go still say
Oyibo?
Oyibo.
I can't. Let me tell you that I'm a psychologist. I know what's going through your mind.
She just dey
What's
imagine
going-
Mr. Samia,
things.
don't give her your number.
What
She
am
don't
I
dey
using his
smile,
number
give you
to
the
do?
kind
What am I
smile wey
using?
be
I don't
say-
even want to marry an Oyibo man.
Which Oyibo man wants to marry you? That's
Don't.
No, this
We'll see
human
outside.
being is not based on whether you want to marry a black or Igbo person. It's not. Sometimes it depends on your mindset.
All these Nigerian girls want to. They're looking for
They want
Japa
your
syndrome. You
mindset.
understand?
They know. That's why I always praise Igbo tradition. They like to see the potentials in you, no matter the mindset. It's just that Igbo lady have taste at a particular age. They grow with age. So when now she's saying, I don't want to have this, I don't want to have that, is because of her mindset at this age. But
What?
as time goes on, the age will push you to where you really want
Na
to
life
be.
go dey lead you.
Because,
go dey lead am, dey go.
All I know is that God will not give you what is bigger than you. He will give you what is
What you
in
can
line with
handle.
what you can
Are you a
handle.
Christian or Buddhist? Talking about God.
Yeah, I'm a Christian. I must say I have Christian background, and I also have all the traditional background.
You dey do juju?
So you dey do some then join. You dey mix
It's
am.
a
Traditional background, like I know about Buddhists,
But you dey practice am abi
no
just you.
Krishna, no Lao Tse, no this.
You don pray to Krishna before me do something for you and it work.
For everybody, we just know that we have one God.
Okay.
No matter how you deal with it, the point is, what you must know is that every religion has one goal point, which is the Godhead. We try to talk about the Godhead, which is the one goal point. If you depending on it's just that there are sequence, there are laws that they operate on, and that laws because they try to use it to connect to that one Godhead.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Krishna, Abi.
Samir.
Samia.
Like,
That's Samia. Is it like Samuel, Abi? Does it mean
No,
something
it
else
doesn't.
entirely?
It means something else entirely. Like what Samir means is morning. You know what morning goes with it?
Ego.
Yeah, morning. Not morning. Good
Hey,
morning.
good
Like
man.
morning.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, morning.
when you get to morning, it's freshing. You call it then. You can also go with fresh.
Okay, they try to say you fresh now. Why they
no,
give you
no,
fresh?
that's not it. That's not it. So the meaning I'm trying to explain
Okay.
Okay.
is morning, fresh, wind. Yeah.
Oh wow, cool breeze,
Cool
fresh.
breeze.
Yes,
Fresh.
anything
Yeah,
that
you
comes with
also
the morning,
breeze
that's
too.
Yeah.
Breeze. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's also part of
Wow, wow, that's a nice one. Talking about your past relationship, as you be Oyibo like this, and I know that probably there is high probability that Nigerian women will be
They
flooding
don't
around
shake
you,
it. Yes.
just like the way this one has been eyeing you.
I don't
So
understand.
why did the last one leave you? Why she leave you? What did you do, or what did she do?
it. Well, in relationship, you tend to choose. As I said before, like relationship goes with age. Like the first relationship can never be the same with the second relationship.
Exactly.
And the third relationship, man, like the last relationship was very nice, was very beautiful.
The one we just come off
That's
from.
why
And
I
that
tell
person
you,
must be an Igbo girl.
that's why I said relationship grow with age. Your relationship, when you get to some certain age, you see the kind of you feel.
If this relationship was as beautiful as you are putting it out, why did you leave?
Yeah, at the time I wasn't ready. I was like wasting time, let me use that word. Yeah, there was a time she was ready.
Ready for what?
Yeah, she know. But when you talk about relationships, sometimes you try to ask, where does this relationship
Yeah.
Okay, she can't ask you where are we
Yeah.
heading
Heading
to?
to-
Where are we heading to?
Wow.
So
That's not a banana.
and she was at a point because of age, she was ready to settle down with me. She wanted to have a
Okay, she's running out of age.
yeah.
Maybe that was why she was
Okay,
ready.
No,
The time was going for her.
not really. I wouldn't say not really.
But she not be small
but
again.
but it's one of the factor.
Okay.
One of the
How old
factor.
is she?
Yeah, she was 33, going to that. She'll be 34 this year.
Is she married now?
No, she's not
And
married.
you left her. How many years you did with her?
Yeah, 1 year and a half.
Okay, you are with her for 1 year.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you guys still in touch? Or?
No, touch. When you break up, the touch is distant.
Once.
It's just
Well, you still they
Hi,
collect.
hi.
Do you know what I mean when I say you still they collect? Like,
no.
do you-
Why?
do you
Why?
still-
When you break up, why? What are you collecting again?
Exactly.
Some of us do
Because
collect.
he's
oh.
a
You can't
bad,
collect.
a bad
Collect,
person.
You can still collect.
It's not. What are you collecting?
Collect to point. What has it been like with your past relationship?
Well, I will speak from my experience. Relationship grows with age, and as you go through that age, you grow through maturity, and you mature better than what you have there. I will tell you, my relationship has grown to some extent.
Your relationship,
Like,
like
for
you talk about say
example-
you still get relationship going on.
Yeah.
You have one going.
You just deal with what you've experienced,
Okay.
and what you've experienced, you use it to judge whatever you are
Okay,
doing.
so like this now, you still have some few on the
Like-
list that you are judging, you are observing.
That's not the point. The point is, like, my first relationship, there was a time I never knew how to satisfy a woman.
Oh.
Okay, if you know good for bed.
Okay, your
I
first.
wasn't good for bed because I lacked that experience, So that's
But with
what I'm
time,
saying. But with time, you grow to.
You got that experience.
You got-
Johnny Six, okay.
Practice.
Okay, with Johnny Six.
You got
Well,
that
okay. Hey,
That is it.
Mia Khalifa.
Yeah, that is it. So, as you grow, you will begin to enjoy the fun.
Okay, the grow when they grow now for
Yeah.
sexual, now sexual grow you grow.
Of course.
Okay, can they
like,
get experience, different skills?
No, of course. Like
Why
the
you
first,
doing?
first relationship, I didn't enjoy my first relationship.
Okay, first
So I
it was
started-
dry.
It was. I started enjoying my relationship when last year.
Last
My last relationship.
Are you trying to say that you just learned how to knack last year?
Well-
Like become a professional knacker last year?
Of course.
Okay, so since what time when they do relationship?
All the time I've been doing relationship, I've never enjoyed knocking.
Oh.
It was last year I enjoyed knocking,
Who teach you?
and it was my ex.
Now you teach him.
Okay. The current
that
ex.
gets teach
Now
you.
you teach
Yeah,
him.
she taught me how to knock.
Ah!
First, that's no. The point is.
You guys think I go like knack?
No, That's not the point. The point is, they taught you, and do you enjoy it? That's what the question is. I really enjoyed it.
You enjoy that? Our
That's
Nigerian
right.
girls who supposed to enjoy. You can't enjoy them.
I enjoyed it, and she also enjoyed it. So that's the party. There have to be garbage in, garbage out.
Garbage in, garbage out.
You don't get selfish. Like initially, my first experience, you try to satisfy your own self. But I said no.
That one tough nice.
That is not the way for Igbo and women. You have to
Satisfy
try to, as much as you satisfy yourself, you find a way to satisfy her too. There are foul play. You can do foul play for 1 hour. You can do foul play.
You do foul play for 1 hour?
Yeah, you can do foul play for she.
Are you working? Are you jobless, bro?
When you do that
Like-
foul play for 1 hour, you get the ego. She wanted you. She wants you. She really wants you.
1 hour. But
How
that's a
many
lot.
hours
1 hour
nowadays
is
do
a
you have
lot.
you
Like,
kiss, you caress her breast. She really want to explode. She really want to explode.
You won't bust ahead.
So when you
but
go
1
in,
hour is a lot.
when you go in, something like there was a time we want to do it for 1 hour.
You dey knack for 1 hour.
More, yeah.
More.
No, that like you do foul play.
For 1 hour. How many
How
minutes?
many
What's
hours
the
you not
longest?
use do in that thing normally? How many hours?
You know, the first round, you can't use the first round.
No, only first round.
No,
Normal
the
one.
second
round, you can last you for like 5 minutes.
Okay, the second
minutes,
round.
Yeah, you
Second round,
can.
5 minutes.
It depends on.
I see the time this thing.
but-
This thing you want to talk 5 hours.
5 hours. No, you can explain.
No,
That's
seriously,
it.
like,
that's five-
no.
okay,
When you go,
okay,
what,
let me
what I'm
get
saying,
you.
what
you mean?
I'm saying is that when you go straight, one position, you can do it 5 minutes. But when you know my girl, the girl I had that with, I knocked. She go different positions.
Should they give you different positions?
This girl, wherever
They
you
enjoy
are,
you.
The first
you too do.
the first position,
She bust the word.
you,
Or you both know if you forget
Yeah.
this snack for your life.
yeah, that's it.
You know if you forget the girl for your life.
Nah,
If they talk and they give myself.
No, the
I swear,
point is
like
that
if they remember, they mesmerize.
no, the point is that there are the time when the thing go bust your hair. When you start enjoying it, you go bust
When
your
you
hair.
go speak pidgin, no.
bust your
There's
head.
a time when the thing go bust your head.
Go bust it.
Even the woman knows that there are times she wants to explore. And that time she need it, she wanted it. You first of all do the foul play. If you love the girl, but I love this girl, so I do a lot of foul play. You try to
You do everything.
everything.
Go
You
everywhere.
know, I like her body. She's a very clean girl.
As Indian.
So I lick everybody.
You dey lick am.
Okay, you lick everywhere.
Yeah, I lick everywhere. So, and she like
In and sefele. On your turn and
In his mouth, they wash am.
Like
They
it.
wash.
This your man with this your baby. They use and they lick toto.
yeah, that's it.
You say that's it?
You have to. You
You
have
lick
to.
stew.
Excuse me.
One and second efele.
You have to.
Why you blushing?
Sorry.
No,
Yeah, imagine this.
This
No, the
discussion
point-
is not for me, please.
No, that's
They like
I'm
it, they
purely
lick
virgin.
They lick your
But what-
No, the point you still,
Hey.
as much as is dirty, sometimes you have to know the kind of person you're licking.
Okay, you dey check whether the person dirty before you lick
No,
am.
the point I grew up to start licking her, and I licked that.
They talk like na sweet. They lick am.
That's sweet. Na lollipop.
You have to learn how to use your tongue. And sometimes you gotta know.
Use tongue
how
wey
to
take
use
it
your tongue.
to take sing praise to God.
Now they use
They
the
lick
do
person.
magic for them.
But you they suck breast.
I know they suck breast.
Is it not the same?
dey
licking?
suck breast,
I know they suck breast. They suck breast.
Sometimes you gotta tell the person that you really appreciate her body. You lick every part of the body. Even the licking of the body has a shock in her. Sometimes when I lick some certain places, she feel the current.
She dey beg you, I beg.
Okay, she dey feel the current.
Exactly.
On a walk. Two.
You guys are learning.
Learning what? Learning what?
Now wetin she want?
Learning
What they
what?
say they tell us say no, they learn. I say this
Why you
one.
I told you people that this discussion is not.
Why
Now
you
for me.
say-
wetin?
I'm
What they
purely
want us to
virgin.
learn? So we go now we go dey
I'm
do am.
purely no. This place is hot. There's no fan.
With AC, wey dey here, AC and
This
fan
is not
everything.
touching me. Like it's facing somewhere else.
Hey, onye ọcha. Akọpọlọnga aka. Akọpọlọnga aka.
That's it.
You self no smoke.
What I'm
Wallah.
saying is that
No smoke.
we grow in
Sexual something.
sexual experiencing. So the way you-
That you're growing means it's a licking body.
So any girl we catch now is over for us.
If you love that girl, you don't do that when you don't love that girl.
Okay, so only the girls that you love.
You have to do that. You love the girl. It's okay. You say this girl is so clean. You want everything about her. You want her lips. You want everything, anything. Even if you like to lick the nose, anywhere.
You dey lick nose? You dey lick nose,
lick
Joy?
everywhere.
Everywhere.
I'm just saying.
Onyibo, wait,
just saying,
you're just saying
because-
Onyibo, you must have licked nose for you to say
No,
lick nose.
I said.
When they lick nose, now I no go
but,
deny am.
before you know what you want to do that, you make sure you know the kind of person you
But you
are
don't lick nose before.
dealing with. You don't go out there get a prostitute and be licking her. No, that's
Nah, they
so
talk
bad.
for your girlfriend. You don't lick your girlfriend nose
That's
before.
so bad. You have to trust that person before you do that.
Is it your licking?
You can't just lick anybody, man.
Okay, get people where they lick.
You can't.
You are
you
being
can't-
biased with
no,
your
what
licking,
I'm
though.
saying.
You're being biased.
No, of course.
You have to love the
for the
person.
for the
Now only
person,
person we love in the
for your safety. You go leak disease. What else? You go leak disease. You have to know the kind of person
Yes, you go know what's in the leak, my brother.
you gotta
Nobody
know
can
what
eat.
you got to know what you are into.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah,
straight up. Thank you.
That's my past experience. I don't know.
Thank you for sharing your story with us, my brother.
Ah.
Okay, we learned that you're a lecturer. So, what has it been like to you being a lecturer in a high institution? Like, there's possibility that you must have been getting. So, you have female students, right?
Yeah,
You
well,
must have been getting
yes.
sex offers for
No.
grades, stuff like that.
Like you are a teacher, you have to stay away from your students. So that's maintained.
Okay,
that
you don't
policy.
roll with your
In
students.
as much as I have a lot of them who want me to be their friend. They say they just call you names, hey sir, this and that. They want you to be their friend, but
They want you to lick them.
no, not leaking.
This guy.
Before you do that, you have to get close to the person.
Okay, the
You
one
have
you guys
know
to
the
get
person.
close, so you can lead to leaking.
Yeah, exactly.
They must have failed your course of licking.
No, so because of that, when you are a teacher, you have to stay away from your students. That's all.
Yeah.
Stay away so that you don't. In Unizik, they have the high level of rules. You want to be safe in that school. You have to stay away from your student. I have maintained that policy, and it's working for me.
Oh, that's nice.
If I get to, there was a time I was trying to relate with one girl, I like her. But at the time, Gen Zs, when you are in this Gen Z age, you want to explore. So I was patient to her with her, go and explore.
Hey, you tell her she go and
Go and explore.
If she explore
Meet
finish, she'll come
guys.
back to liquor.
If you want to have sex with them, go ahead. I'm waiting for you. I will take you. I like you because I like you.
Even after
Okay, she
don't mess
explore
around.
finish, come back, you go take her.
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
If they like leftover.
It's not that. Just that every woman must experience.
Wait,
their
you know, since she go
sexual life.
explore, come back, you go still leak.
When she explore and I see her starting, there are people who explore wisely. They explore wisely.
What do you mean by explore wisely?
Wisely,
How
man.
does someone
Gen Z know they
explore
explore
wisely?
wisely.
No,
Gen
because
Z one,
when I
they
mean
go left.
there are
One
so
from
many.
Go right.
She
There
can
are so many
Hello,
ways to
Gen
explore
Z no get where
wisely.
they steal. They go left and right.
There are still many ways. Now you use condom to explore wisely.
Okay.
When I was with my ex, I wasn't using condom. I wasn't using condom. I was doing it raw, and she was enjoying it. Time you come, you just say,
You later marry that your ex.
you.
It's your ex, don't
You-
say shaggy.
That your ex when you
there are
knock raw,
times-
you marry him.
There are times you get Vaseline to
Hey.
You go put Vaseline for there.
No, you use it to increase the level of
Penetration.
That means
Yeah.
your ex don't know how to make it.
She know the pour water.
yeah.
Your ex know the.
No.
She know the
Yeah.
wet.
Yeah, time will come when I'm not saying all
Okay,
the
they had
time.
that made
There
the
are
what?
some
Made the place
times
quick.
It
where
go dry,
Go
there are some times where you do it gets dry.
and you have to apply
Yeah,
Vaseline.
you do and it comes back.
She
may-
try and say
No,
she
the
don't
point-
tie her now.
When she comes back to that wetness, you see that you go on it with
You fire on.
you go on.
Wow.
But I get to observe when she gets coming dry. So okay, this is the point. You say okay, you are tired. And after the second round or the third round.
How
Okay,
many,
they
how
go-
many, how many rounds now they go? First round, third round.
Egg me, oh.
Well, it depends depending on her. Yeah, if she say like me, I want to always impress my girl. So I do whatever she asks me to do.
Like if she say 5 rounds, you
You
go
go
5
five.
rounds.
Even if I say okay, it's just maybe sometimes I say okay, I get tired. I say okay, I'm tired. We can pause.
My good as you talk, no kill yourself for man.
Yeah,
No kill yourself for man. Make they go 5 rounds.
Ah,
Wow.
oh well.
yeah.
That was a
That was
fantastic one.
lost. Yeah, the lost.
No, that's the sex life. You deal with experience,
So
maturity.
what aspect of Nigerian dating culture do you despise? Like
There is no, you don't despise culture.
Like
Because
they're dating, all this
every,
the Gen Z dating culture, I should say, not Nigerian dating culture. Their
uh,
pattern of relationship, the ideology of relationship.
I they
Aspect
see all
of-
these girls, the way they take enter their own relationship, their style of dating. What's your own view on that?
no, their style of dating is not really bad because they want to explore life.
And you self they explore life.
Now that kind of they like. This guy like the explore.
He likes the ones that have explored life.
Okay,
No,
the one
they
that
go collect
explore it
experience,
so
come.
Yes.
No, normally as a lady, you have your own way, except you want to maintain your virginity for, and that virginity they try maintain it. It doesn't last. They get to the point they want to break that virginity. I once met a virgin. That was my early relationship, and we were kissing and doing all the things, but we never had sex because I don't want to be the first person to
Break
break
her.
her.
Fear they catch you.
Yeah, in as much as we got too intimate and she wanted me to break her. But I didn't want to take that because that if I do that I am bound to it.
Do you believe in? Do you believe that there's some substance? Do you believe that there's a sort of spirituality surrounding virginity?
Exactly. Not really spirituality. There are the menstrual cycle. There are, I won't say spirituality. Every woman has their level of spirituality, not in virginity or no virginity.
Because if you say if you break a nothing
Nothing
spiritual, did nothing now.
You never break woman
Yeah,
virginity before.
if you, the only way you feel it's spiritual when she really love you, and you tend to break her, it becomes so spiritual.
Okay, if you break
get
woman,
attached
okay,
to that
if now
woman.
you this virgin girl she love you, can't break her heart. Something bad
Yeah,
yeah, do you.
something
She
bad.
swear for you,
swear-
Boys, are you guys hearing this one?
Yeah, if she swear for you.
Don't
Okay,
go break,
catch
don't
you.
go break
If me-
virginity. Hard
If
to.
the girl break my own heart, if I swear for him, he go catch him.
Yeah, man.
When you are the virgin.
Yes, because I was once a virgin.
Who
No.
be this one?
You know,
I know the woman go break your
This one, no, this one, no. He was
When-
born non-virgin.
No, men's way is not calculative in women's way because men are active in nature, but women are passive in nature. They perceive things because they are passive in nature. They get close to nature things. That's why they get whatever they want. They can decide to change tomorrow, and they get better than man. When they decide to, when they have that change and you come to them and they swear for you, well, it goes with you because
If they
are
swear for
passive
me,
in
I
nature.
swear for them back. You know, go with me.
You dey fear?
I know they fear,
You
but
dey fear because this one,
that
this one be like saying you don't
Why
bring
you go
baby
there?
girls. Like, why are you feeling?
You know, say if they swear for me, you go catch me.
You
Oh,
dey
boy, you
fear?
go catch me.
No, but seriously,
They're not talking, my brother.
No, what I'm saying in essence is that women they have more spirituality than the man. They have more spiritual nature than the man,
That's true, though.
so they can easily get back their connection than the man. So,
Alright.
but the woman, once the woman, because they are passive in nature, they perceive things, and that perceiveness, they makes them to have a lot of advantage over a lot of
Nature
things.
and humanity.
So when they love you with all their heart, and when they love you with all their heart,
Bro, I don't believe this.
No,
is the way
I
they
mean-
talk.
I mean,
Nigerian women
when-
love you with all their
No,
hearts.
I mean, I'm just saying-
That sound from our ears.
I'm saying when a woman, a genuine woman wants to love you, and
As a
Love
woman
you.
loves you genuinely.
yeah, there was a woman that loved me genuinely. That was
Your
my
mama?
This is ex that
Your mama?
he's doing all
Except your
those
mother,
things
except
with.
your mother or your relative. No woman can love you genuinely, my brother. She must have seen something that she wanted in you that made her to.
No.
What is that?
That's just the
There
same.
was a
What do
woman.
you mean by
there
that?
was
Why are you
a-
asking what is that?
There's genuine love from friend. From
Do you
the
love
people
your
they
boyfriend?
This your
friend.
boyfriend with
Swear
David.
say
Now
you
genuine
love
love
him.
with David.
I don't understand.
It's
If I
just
don't love him, why am I with him?
Now genuine love. I don't
genuinely.
say if you love him, I be no love him.
It's genuine love now.
I swear, no be genuine love.
You don't.
It's genuine
She
love.
talk and she
How
laugh.
genuine is love supposed to be for you to
No,
make
the
it genuine?
point is what is a barometer to gauge the genuineness of a love?
it's you two that's supposed to answer this
Well,
question because you're talking about genuine.
Well, I don't know. You believe in genuine love. Me, I don't believe in genuine love. Wait, I believe in fake love. I dish out fake love and I get fake love in
You see
return.
this guy, it's the kind of person that would
Love
when
na
they
love.
put
Anyone
wife
will
and child,
Love na love.
No, the
pick
point.
wife,
The point
pick
is
child over wife.
Why?
No.
Why?
I don't understand. What you want?
Was I supposed to pick
What
wife
you want
over
pick
child?
for? What you
No,
dey try?
Because I with wife.
When
We
pick
pick wife.
When pick wife over child.
I beg.
Jeez.
We've come to the end of the show. Stay with us on NJC Entertainment Podcast, showing on Extreme TV.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Sammy, for honoring our Samia. I get issue with that name.
Samuel.
And come on here, I'm not going to introduce you.
I'll introduce myself, please.
What's your name?
My name is Bella, aka Bella White.
I'm not
Now you go dey make you do that.
I'm not seeing the.
I'm not seeing any of you.
I beg.
You go dey make
I
am do
don't
Follow
that.
us on all
Yeah,
social media platforms.
It's a full.
NJC Entertainment Podcast, YouTube, Extreme TV, and all other socials. Thank you for staying tuned.
Bye.
Peace out.